first to give UMass all the credit. Thought they turned us over and did a good job of scoring the ball in transition. In a game like this, really could have used DeMarcus and really had two guys that probably, if I can do this all over again, I probably shouldn't have played Justin or Isaiah. We all had this flu. Those guys are, I give them credit, man. They battled. I don't know how they did it. I missed shoot around this morning. I don't know. There's no way I could have played. But those guys gutted it out and played. They just didn't have it. And so, we're a step slow on everything. Even when, early we jumped on them. I thought we didn't get 50-50 balls we should have got. But the way we play, not having DeMarcus in a healthy backcourt like that really just kind of reminded me a little bit of last year. We struggled kind of scoring and creating some of those things. But I don't want to use that as an excuse because we don't use excuses in this program. UMass played well. But hopefully we can get everybody healthy by Saturday.
Coach, usually it's the big men that shoot 40 from the line.
Yeah.
Speak about the performance from the line as a whole.
Yeah. If you look at Isaiah Williams, he's been a great free throw shooter. He didn't have the legs, man. You can look in his face. He just, again, I wish I didn't play him. I just didn't think we can do. We set up DeMarcus, and then sitting him out would have just. That would have been tough. But again, missing 10 free throws at that particular time, you're not going to see Justin Seymour really. He hadn't shot the ball like that all year. Even in his career as a 40% shooter, and again had no legs. He just didn't have the legs, and I thought he was a step slow, and everything, again, it just, it's the epitome of that, give them credit for what they did, but there's some things that we've done all year long we couldn't do, So, again, not making excuses for it.
Where do you think the flu came from?
I don't know. Wherever it comes from, I don't know. I wish it'd go away. But, we had a tough week. We lost a night of sleep after the Old Dominion game with the flight. We didn't get in until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Then we had to turn around and go to Middle. And then, so, again, we've been kind of traveling, but every team goes through it, not just Georgia State. We just got to, we'll get through this flu bug and hopefully get ready for Saturday. Have enough guys that can play on Saturday.
Once the initial momentum kind of wore off after y'all built that short lead, they went on an 18.
Yeah.
The flu, the effects of it kind of hit.
No, that's the DeMarcus effect. Because what usually happens is that we bring DeMarcus in and we get more athletic. DeMarcus makes plays for a lot of guys. There are a lot of things that don't show up on the stat sheet that DeMarcus does. Things that we couldn't do a year ago. That he gets to the basket. Again, and he's our best transition player. If there was a game we needed him, it was a game like this, and we knew that. That was big for us today to play a good team like UMass, and we knew it was going to be a transition game. It probably took one of our best ball handlers, and it took our best playmaker out of the game with him being hurt. And we worried about that. Trust me, that's something we talked about, and we worried about that.
This team rarely loses at home.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia State as a whole.
Yeah.
How do you get your guys to regroup and refocus for Saturday?
Well, we get healthy first. I think we get healthy, and then we just go in and we go play. This is a resilient group, but the key for us right now is getting healthy. I think once we get healthy, I think we'll be fine, and we'll know a lot more about DeMarcus. Hopefully, he'll play Saturday, but we'll know sometime this evening about DeMarcus.
You'll know this evening?
Yeah, I'll know this evening.
Is there something that's happening this evening?
Well, he took an MRI, and the doctor's going to look at the MRI and take a look at the knee. And again, we thought it was a bruised knee, but she wants to look at it and see. And at some point, again, we hope he'll be able to play on Saturday.
MRI was today?
This morning, 7 a.m. But he's a difference maker for us. There's no question about that. He's a you take a talented player like that out. But again, that's not making any excuses for UMass. But again, we're not having him and some healthy guys. It was a tough day for us.
Malik seemed to be a little bit of a bright spot. He was the consistent shooter.
Yeah, but again, Malik's minutes were probably a little higher than we normally would because what we usually kind of play Malik and then we'll take Malik out. We put DeMarcus in. And so not having that, we extended his minutes a little bit. And so then it made, I thought he played tired at points at a time. And so, he did some good things. But again, our normal rotation. And when you don't have one of your top 2 players out there and you're playing a team like this, there's an Atlantic 10 team that came in here. And, I just wish we hadn't beat ourselves. I would have loved to play out. But again, they did some nice things. They made their free throws. We didn't. We turned them over 18 times. We turned them over. We just couldn't. I don't think we got maybe 2 50-50 balls. We just couldn't get over the hump.
Did you like Willie Clayton's defensive efforts of it?
I don't like anything when we lose. I'll be honest with you. We lost. We shot 38%, something we rarely do. And again, I thought that was sometimes poor, quick shot selection. So. Thanks.